Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farm Boys Garage. I know it's been a while since I posted anything over here, but I got a little project. Maybe some of y'all be interested in watching, following along. We'll see what we can do with it. As you can tell by the title, this is a $500 car. It's been overheating. It's got 2 new tires and a full tank of gas. And we're going to try to fix it and get it where it's daily drivable. So let me show you. I just got it off the tow dolly about an hour ago. It's had some damage in the front, so I'm going to take it over here. We're going to go ahead and finish ripping the front bumper cover off, and then we're going to put it on. I'm going to apologize for the wind, but what we got here is a 2001 Honda Accord. It's been hit by a deer on that passenger side front, and he run over a mattress in the road, which tore up the bumper cover. So it's only held on by a couple of tech screws. We'll go over and get them out right quick. So you see the worst of the damage is on the fender. It's where the deer hit, and right here. And I think he replaced this headlight piece here. So we'll end up, if we get it running good, we'll end up replacing this fender, probably the hood, definitely the bumper cover. So it's just, he just put a couple of sheet metal screws holding it on right here. If it wasn't for that, it would already be off. It got hung up on the tow dolly as I was coming off with it. There she goes. We'll just drag this out of the way. Alright, so as you can see down here, we've got another issue we're going to have to deal with right quick. This will get hung up on the lift. So we need to do something with that. The thing I'm going to do is just go get some zip ties. We'll zip tie that up. Alright, so attached there, and this one over here. That way it won't catch on my lift. Yeah, the clear coat's gone on it. There's the top. The front tires, like I said, are new. And he said he just filled it up before it started giving issues. So alright, so it's got 237,000. Oh, the radio works. Don't know how you cut it off. Alright, so we do have a check engine light. Maintenance required light stays on. We know it's probably low coolant, but we're going to try to get it in there. A little bit of a belt squeal. It's a little loud running. Got a brake light lit up. The brake is not, it's not activated, so let's see if we can get this thing in there. I want to apologize for the lighting. I still have not got lights in this shop. It's just not been a high priority. I've been working on the house and this, that, and the other. But here is the engine, and this thing is, the front's over here on the driver's side. That's something I'm not usually used to, having a driver's side front. I'm used to it being the other way. It says Uli. ULEV-TEC, left. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Hondas. Maybe y'all can tell me if this is a good engine. It sounds like it's running good, but it's definitely got an exhaust leak. So what we're going to do, I can pop this. I'm sure there's nothing in this radiator. It doesn't appear to have air. Yeah, nothing in the radiator, which I didn't expect to be. Well, I take that back. It does have an AC condenser, so it does have air. There's the air compressor right there. So hopefully I don't even know if it's charged up, but hopefully we won't have to fool with it. The battery is a little corroded. It's a Super Start battery, 621. So about 1.5 years old. We'll get this cleaned up. This is the ground cable, so that definitely needs cleaning. Let's get it up on the lift and do a little under hood inspection on the bottom and see if we see any evidence of leakage.
It looks really dry under here. Really dry. Got some rusty clamps on these radiator hoses, but this transmission cooler line's very rusty. But yeah, I mean, other than some little bit of oil drippage, I don't see any coolant. Definitely see a little bit of oil, man. I don't see no coolant. This filter. I think the exhaust leak is right here. Yep, I think we're gonna have to replace this expansion. And that means that whole exhaust pipe up to here has got to be replaced. That expansion joint's blowed out. Yeah, I don't see any signs of coolant, old coolant, new coolant. There's our AC compressor. Look how dry that oil pan is. A little bit of seepage around this front cover. Can't tell. That's he said they wouldn't get no water in the oil, but that water's going somewhere. It's a little bit wet back here on this intake, but not water-wise. It looks oily. Let me see. That's oil. That's definitely oil, not water. Well, that ain't good. That ain't good. I was hoping we'd see, I guess we could put water in it and run it and see if it's dripping anywhere, but I don't see any staining around that. It's hard to see past this condenser, but I'm sure this radiator definitely needs cleaning, replacing. A little bit of corrosion here and there, not terrible. Definitely this bottom piece here's need to be cut off. We're gonna have to cut it off to get to everything anyway, I'm sure. So I think I'm gonna let it back down. Let's check the oil. Should have done it before I left to put it up. And we're gonna have to go from there, I guess. We'll put some coolant in it and see where it goes. A little low, but it's definitely dark. It's not milky. The stick's not milky. But she's low. All right, so I got a roughly a 50-50 mix of green. It's my favorite. Probably ain't Honda approved though. We don't care because we're probably gonna have to drain the shit out anyway. So mainly we just want to fill her up. See if we can find a leak. Hopefully we can find one right off the bat. Hopefully it's easy to fix. Oh, I got you. Right here. I don't know what that is right in there. This behind here, let me plump it up a little bit, you can see. We got a pretty good leak right there, boys. I hope that's a heater hose. Boy, that'd be nice if that's all it was a heater hose, wouldn't it? Heck yeah. All right, let's take all this mess off and we'll start digging into that. I think that's a heater hose.